Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchiimoh, and on this channel I talk about cake business. I am an international award-winning cake artist that is based in Manchester, the United Kingdom, and you're welcome to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Do not make it your last. Please click on the subscribe button and join the family. Now today I'm going to be sharing culture shocks. I know you've seen it from the topic. So culture shocks in the UK that I've experienced so far, and what has been the experience for me. I'm talking about my personal experience, please. Okay, things that I've noticed, and you know what the lifestyle is, basically. Not lifestyle per se, lifestyle, and then things I've experienced that are different from what I used to experience back at home. So if there's something you're interested in, without further ado, let's get right into the video. And you're welcome back. So the first thing is the unpredictable weather. So I don't know if you've gotten to that point where they say you can have sun, snow and rain in one day, like during winter. I don't know, I've not gotten to that point, but I know that the weather is so unpredictable. For example, it will get to a point now where I don't even know how to describe it, but the exposure is going to be increasing and reducing. Why? Because of the clouds are moving really fast in front of the sun, and so it's not going to be as bright as this. If I don't record this video now, that's what I'll be experiencing after now. But that's not even really it. Sometimes you can see the sun shining and then the next minute it's raining, just like that. And then you see the sun again, and so the weather is just, I don't know, all over the place. So it's an unpredictable weather here in the UK. Fortunately, or blessed for us, we came in summer where people say the weather it was okay. And when people here, we came in not too long ago, when they hear when we came in, they were like, oh, you're lucky, you're is it lucky they say, or what? You came in when the weather is good and all that, but when we came it was really cold for us. So it was really cold. So that's it about the weather. The second thing I would say is food is cheap, based on my assessment. You know, I know people say different things. One thing I would say you shouldn't do when it comes to money issues here is not to convert, please. Like, I know I said I do it sometimes, I get caught up in that sometimes, but you don't want to be converting. You're not in your country anymore, so don't just be converting. If not, you'll not get anything done and you'll just be complaining and lamenting. So food is cheap here based on our assessments and what we could get. I made a video not so long ago about grocery shopping, and I asked people to guess the price. Somebody tried, but what we actually spent on all those things that you saw in that video is just £85. Now, there's no need for you to be converting. No converting the naira. The economies are different. The systems are different. The values of the currencies are different. So don't just even bother converting. But for us to have gotten that for £85, I say it's a good bargain. It's a good buy. Okay, so that's it about that for food. I think food is cheap here. And before I came here, I was seeing videos that said they don't have hot pepper here. Their pepper is not hot. This one, that one, that one. The pepper here is hot, especially if you want to get you can either get from African stores. It's not like theirs it's not like it's not available totally in the UK. You can get from African stores or Asian stores. I've forgotten what other store you can get from, but you can actually get pepper that is really hot, that if you want to cook a pot of soup, you just need only one, what do you call it? What's the name they call it here? I think that's what they call habanero pepper. So you just need only one. If you try to use 2 or 3, you'll not be able to eat that food because it's really, really hot. When I mean hot, I mean spicy. So there's pepper here that is hot. So if you watched or heard otherwise, please, when you come here, there's different. It's a different thing at all. So hot pepper, spicy pepper is available here. Okay, so this one is, I don't know, I don't know if it's really, really important, but since I came here, I have not seen a lizard with my eye. I've not seen any reptiles. I've not seen any. I've not seen in the last how many months. I've not seen. I don't want to see. I don't want to, but that's a culture shock for me, because in Nigeria you see them running over the place, running over the walls. You just see them everywhere, but here I have not seen anything like that. I just see dogs, cats, animal, and like dogs, cats. Those are the major things that I think I've seen here. I've not seen any other thing. You know, it's a pet-friendly country environment. So once you come abroad, that's a thing. It's a thing. So don't just be shocked. Okay, so you see them, you see it all over the place. Number 4 is that, sorry, I'm looking at my book because I wrote it down. Number 4 is that you use postcodes. If you're going to places like you want to visit someone, or you're trying to get to a place, postcodes are what mostly people use here. Is that right? Postcodes are majorly used here, to the best of my knowledge. So you have places like BL9, 6YZ. I'm just trying to use so that I don't call somebody's house in the process, okay? But these are the things you can use. So you just put this. Why do you use this? It's easy for you to locate where you're going to. So you just put it in your Google map, and click on directions or start, and then you'll have a breakdown of the journey, what bus you're to enter, when the bus is coming. If the bus is as detailed as this, if the bus is too crowded or not, they will let you know not too crowded at this time. It's crowded, a little bit crowded. They will steady there. They will let you know what bus stops you're going to stop at to take the next bus, what time the bus is arriving, and then when you arrive at your destination, they will let you know how many minutes walk to where you're going to. So it's as detailed as that. So postcodes are really important here. Okay, really important. So that's what you use. Oh, there's home address here. I'm not saying that there's no house address, but postcodes are majorly what you use when you're like trying to locate somewhere, going to somewhere, or going to a place. So the fifth thing is no fences. I don't know if I'll keep up with the counting, but let me just go on. There's no fence. I can look after. I'm looking out through my window now. I'm not seeing any fence anywhere. In Nigeria, we have fences. We have fences. Like if you have a house, you would most likely have a fence around it. Not wooden fence, even concrete. So you have those walls. Our houses are fenced. Okay. For extra security, we have these barbed wires, electric wires, just so that you're secure, at least to some extent. That doesn't keep you from anything that wants to happen if it wants to happen, but then we have those. That's what we have in Nigeria. Houses are usually fenced, okay? But here, even if you see fence, it's a wooden fence and very small, one very low, but it's almost like it's non-existent. It's not a thing for me to have a house. And then you can see what I'm talking about, the exposure, right? So the sun is out and it's brighter. Let me adjust it. I'll be back. So that's just what I was talking about. It's now beginning to fluctuate. So let me hurry up with my video. So another thing is for me, I'm talking about all this based on personal experience. It's complicated. It's not like it's complicated in quotes, because you don't just drive the way we drive in Nigeria. Don't bring that driving style or habit or lifestyle here. If not, you just be paying fines and you just be getting tickets to pay. Okay, so first of all, is the is it left hand or right hand drive? Now I don't know what, I'm confused a little. Okay, but in Nigeria we have our steering here on the left. Here we have it on the right. I think it's the opposite. So it's right hand drive, I think. If it's not correct, I'll put it on the screen. So it counts as right hand drive. And it took a little while for me to adjust to that, because when I want to enter the car, I'm always going to the other side, the passenger side. In Nigeria it's here, but over here it's here. So the driver stays here and the other, the passenger stays here. And then there are rules, there are things on the road. Of course, there are cameras on the road that are meant to read your speed limits and all of that on the road, under the road, according to what we learned. So they're installed there. There are some on the roads that you can see, and you'll even be informed that there's a camera ahead, 30 minutes ahead there's a camera. So you need to work on your speed. There's a certain speed limit for you to drive as a driver for certain cars. So you need to know for certain cars. So you need to know, and don't break this, please. It's very important. So you need to be well aware. There are lines, double lines on the road, single lines. If you're about to branch off the road, there's things you need to do, where you need to wait. I know it's like it's not as easy or as we have it in Nigeria. I wanted to use the word, but let me just keep it. So the way you drive in Nigeria, it's not what obtains here. So the way we drive in Nigeria is not what obtains here. It's totally different. Another thing is lateness is not allowed. Like lateness is not allowed. What do you want to say? Traffic. Of course, there's traffic here, light traffic in some places, but lateness is not allowed. Even in schools, what I'm saying is even in schools, it can impact on your child's I don't know what rating or what mark, but if a child goes late to school, they would write it down. They would take note of it. They would write it. It's not a good thing for a child to go late to school here. Let's talk more of going to work. Okay, so back where we were in Huddersfield, at least we saw the reports at the end of the term. So you don't go late to school. You don't just decide that you're not going to school today. Even if I have a child that is sick, you need to call the school and let them know. If I have a child that's not going to school on a particular day, probably before something is happening, you have, for any reason your child is not going to school, you need to call the school to inform them, and then don't go late. Schools resume by 8:45, yes, and close by 3:15. So once it's 8:45, you need to start going. Once it's 9, I think they will just lock the gates and lock everywhere, and that's not a good thing for you to miss school, for you to be late. So lateness is not a joking matter here at all. The next thing is paying for car park. So in Nigeria, you could just decide to, of course, we pay for parking in some places, but it's not as strict as what we do here. So I can decide to, like, I want to go into a shop I want to go to a mall and I can decide to just park somewhere along the road. I can just park comfortably and come back there and pick my car. Here, you don't just park anywhere. People pay for parking. Yes, you pay for parking. So, and according to the number of hours you stay, I know that this is important. This is rampant when we go to like Lagos market, like CMS, and Balogun markets and all that. You pay for parking in designated places, and if you go to ShopRite as well. But here, it's really more of a thing here. It's popular here that you pay for spaces. Okay, so please take note of that. The next thing is bills. So there are bills which I don't think is a big deal. I don't know why we make it seem like it's a big deal. Please don't come for me. This is what I'm saying. Back at home, we pay these bills. It's just that we bear the brunt, or we bear the cost of these things ourselves. For example, you fold your gen yourself. You if you have a borehole, you take care of that yourself. You pay your light bill. You generate. You know all this is the same thing here. It's just that you're paying to the government. And the good thing about it is that you're seeing what your money or the tax is being used for. So there are bills, and bills. Council bills, road tax, insurance, what else? A light, water, what else? TV license. There are a couple of bills here, okay? So it's just that you need to actually pay these things. And like I said, I don't think it's a big deal, okay? We're not really used to doing that, paying to the government. We pay. I used to pay as a business owner, pay my taxes as a business owner when I was in Nigeria as a cake business owner. So it's not a new thing for me. It's just that it's not really something that we are used to as a system in the country. Okay, paying bills for these every month is not something like we're used to. Of course, you pay for your own internet and all of that, but these are the things. The next thing is lights. There's lights 247. Like I can come down, sit, record a video without being afraid that the lights will go off. I don't need to rush when I'm talking. I don't need to fret to be afraid that sometimes when I was in Nigeria back home, when I'm preparing to record a video, my prayer would just be, God, please let them not take this light. It's not as if you cannot put on the gem, but you know the noise and everything. But here there is 247 lights. They've not taken it since I came here. Power has been constant. The only time was when we were in Huddersfield. It just blinked a bit, just blinked. That's all. They've not taken the light, and it's something that I'm not so used to. I'm not used to at all. But of course now I'm used to it. But when I came, I was like, finally, a land with lights 247. Okay, so the next thing is buses keep to time. So we talked about a video. I've put up a video where I had this. If you've not watched that video, you need to watch it. I made a video with my husband where we talked about this, like the importance of you. It's not like it's compulsory, but it's important for you to get a place that's at least close to the bus stop so that you can actually meet up with your buses. Okay, so there's a bus stop close to this place. Luckily enough, so there's a bus stop close to us, and the buses keep to time. If you don't keep to time, you would miss your bus. I've talked about this in one of my videos, so it's not a thing that you play with here. They say bus is coming by this time, although there could be delays, but most of the time they keep to time. So please bear this in mind. Drinkable tap water. Although this is not everywhere, I don't think it's everywhere because some people say they don't drink it or it's a thing of personal choice. But you can actually drink your water here from the tap. You have hot and cold water coming out from the tap, from the faucet, so you can drink it. You can drink it. Some people drink it, some people don't. It's a thing of choice. Choose what you want, okay? And then holiday, that's another culture shock. Like I was thinking this summer period there will be things like summer school. You know, in Nigeria, when it's time, when the third term is over, there is summer school. So children still go back to school for learning, just keep them engaged. They do fun activities, they bake, they paint, they go for excursion, things like that, you know, just to keep them busy. They just engage them in craft activities and all of that. But here, they take their holidays very serious. So So we wanted to go make inquiries in school for our kids, and we didn't meet. Like my husband met somebody there, but there was nobody. Like there was nothing happening. So holiday is holiday. It's not when they say summer break and then you're still going to school. No, summer break is summer break. Holiday is holiday. They travel. They do lots of things. Have fun activities for the holidays for summer. So another thing is pay for bags at malls. This is not really shocking to me per se. Well, when I saw it the first time on Instagram, I was like, really? So you pay for bags. So we have bags that we use during shopping. I believe you must have seen this in my shopping videos. We have bags that we use when you're going for shopping. If not, you would have to buy it. Okay, you would have to buy the bag. So I don't want to overflow this issue, but that means as you're going, you even see people. Some carry their trolleys. There's this mini trolley, mini bag you can roll, or you carry your paper bags. Let me show you an example. So this is an example of a bag. Okay, this is an example of a bag. So when we are going shopping, we'll carry it, put it in your handbag. This is an example of another one. So you carry it. If not, you have to buy a bag when you get to the mall, and you will pay for it. You will pay for it. Okay, and then the weather, summer solstice. I don't know if that's the name. I said I was going to check this thing away. When we came here, it's getting better now because summer is ending. But when we got here, by 9, by 10, it's still daylight. It's still bright. It'll still be bright. You still see the sun. The sunset is usually like around past 10. It's around past 10. I've never seen that kind of thing. I've seen it in videos, but I was like, I couldn't even relate until I got here. When we arrived that day, we had to travel from Manchester. We had to travel from London down to West Yorkshire. That's Huddersfield. And I think we left around 6 or 7 or there, but it was still bright. 4 hours after, it was still bright. So that's it. Although it's changing, and I understand that during winter, the days are shorter, so the night comes faster. I've not seen that yet. I'm waiting to experience it. They say it's not so nice. I don't know. Let's not go into that. But that's it with the weather. And the last thing I want to share is the people for greetings. They don't usually really. It's not a thing here. In Nigeria, we greet good morning, good afternoon. You cannot refer to people by their first names per se. You know this thing of respect and all of that. But here, no matter the age, you can call people. You can just call them in conversations. You can call them by their okay. You can call them or talk to them or refer to them. I don't know how to put it. You can actually call them by their first names, and then people smile when greeting. Like yesterday, we met someone downstairs, and all he did was just that short smile. And that's all. Okay, some could say hi, some don't greet, they just pass you and go their own way. So I don't know how you would know whether to know when to greet somebody or not. Okay, and then you're right, it's a form of greeting. So they're not asking you whether you're okay or my leg, they're not asking to know whether you're having a headache or something. It's just a form of greeting. And then this very important one, which I love, is that when people come down from buses, especially buses, I know they do it at malls, like when you're checking out, you say thank you. But when we got here, it was a thing. It's a thing that when you're leaving the bus, you're disembarking from the bus, you tell your driver thank you. You see people saying thank you. Those are my experiences so far. Those are the culture shocks I've experienced here so far. Are you new here? Have you had any of these culture shocks? When you arrived, what were the things that were sort of culture shocks for you? Please let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's engage. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Please like this video. If you'd like to see more content like this, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see more UK related content, let me know what specific ones you want. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and also help me share this video. Share it to as many people that need it to create the enlightenment and to give this channel and this video some visibility. Please help me grow this channel. Thank you for your support. I don't take it for granted, but we need more. The views are low, the likes are down. That's why I'm begging that you should please like this video and share. Please also drop me a kind comment. Let's engage in the comment section. Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.